Hello, and in the last video I announced a new series. I make a video about every chess player. Chess world champion, not chess player. Chess player will be big, but world champion. They're 18, and in the first video I showed you the most famous game of Wilhelm Steinitz. Now we have here from Emmanuel Lasker. And yeah. And in this game, he played 1889 in Amsterdam, and he showed up his playing style. His playing style is I let my opponent kill himself, and let's look. Lasker, so the Lasker was playing normal until you make a mistake and then sacrifice, and then he's sacrificing and completely destroys you. And yeah, I was born 1865 in Berlin. I was 27 years world champion. He won versus against Steinitz in 1894 and lost against José Raúl Capablanca in 1921, and he died 1941. He was actually not only a chess player, he was also a mathematician, a philosopher, and yeah, and he studied, but he wanna play chess, so he won many tournaments. Yeah, I will show you the most famous game against Johann Hermann Bauer. Was not a bad player. It's okay. Emmanuel Lasker was better, but yeah. So Emmanuel Lasker started with f4. A good move. It's not a good move, but it's actually a good opening. It's a bird opening. Emmanuel Lasker won against Bird, the developer of the opening, the bird opening, f4. F4 is, funny opening. It's aggressive because you wanna play e3 and let's play g4, h4. The bishop gets traded here or here, and then here is a double pawn, or the bishop comes here, the knight maybe not comes in, and then b3, bishop c4, and then pointing to this, castling, and then it's just aggressive. So, but Johann Hermann Bauer plays d5. Either if you learn this opening, I will say play knight f3. It's easy, and after knight c6, play just e3 and just go there, and after this, just play this, takes b3, the bishop goes in, e3, knight here, castled, knight out, rook here, queen here comes also out. Yep, this is the plan, and if you want to learn this opening, no one knows it, and because of that it's funny. So b3, I will just play knight f3, but he says why not b3? e6, and bishop b2. Yeah, e7. Actually, as black, you should play c5 and punish back in the center, and then do this. So, maybe, or this. And e6 is not that a good move because you should keep the bishop open. So, bishop e7, bishop b3. It's a funny way to play. If he will play knight c6, you would want to trade this bishop out, but here in this position you could also play bishop d3, a more aggressive variation. And yeah, so bishop b7, bishop d3, b6, and now b6 is not like a good move. I mean, if you after knight d3, if you fianchetto, what do you want? It's here is a pawn, bro. Here is a pawn. It's do nothing. So b6 was not a good move. Knight d3 is just simply development, and here I don't know what the hell Stockfish wants from me. And now after bishop b7, knight to c3, and yeah, knight to d7, castle, and now knight to e2. The idea of knight to e2, open up the bishop, and the knight wants to g3, and now here can attack here and punish, and in the knight here is just simply better because yeah, there's some lands for a pawn push then, yeah, and rook e1, but don't play rook e1, you wanna play rook f3, so c5. And actually played c5 in the worst moment in the game. You not play b6 and c5 at the same, just play now c5 and you're fine, and b6 was just bad move, and now c5 is just not good because you're blocking your pieces out, and if you would be a pawn, okay, but there is no pawn. So knight to g3, queen c7, knight to e5 takes. And this was the first mistake. Why? Because after bishop takes, the bishop is active and you have no pieces. He just says, he just make here, this bishop just says, queen get out, I don't like you. So he has some pressure in this here, and this knight is defending all of the threats, and yeah, bro, you're dead. You could better was to play this. The rook is open, and now you realize I don't need this bishop. Why I should need it? And now you need to play bishop d7, and now the attack runs. Knight to h5. That are alone. g6. Queen h6. You're losing. And there's this move. So if you play something like this, you can play this, which is brilliant because after you take, you suck. And yeah, d4 is the only move because you can take this now. And what's the idea? Because after this, you just simply take. because that. So bishop e5 was not a good move. And yeah, bishop e5 was not a good move. And now, yeah, it was okay, but now you know. Queen to e2 and a6. A6 is why you play easy. Why? I mean, that's not even a threat. Really, you play kind of g6. This. You just go back. That's not that deep. He's doing nothing. So, after g6, you know. So, after bishop, after queen e2, he played a6, and yeah, he played the best move, knight to h5. So, and Johann Hermann Bauer wants to say, yeah, I wanna said to Lasker, I wanna that you flex and that he took the knight, which is simply stupid, because now Lasker sacrificed the bishop. What? He sacrificed the bishop because after take, the queen comes with tempo. You just look, if he goes there, where's the threat? You have no, because he just simply does a 5 and how you ever make your mate. Oh my god, I have rook f3, bro. You have no f6 simply. So because of the queen e8, I will trade the queens, and your best piece to attack is gone. And yeah, maybe I'll set more active, and that can be really annoying. So he done that to have a check, because then there were no attack. King g8, and she said, I sacrificed my first bishop, then I should sacrifice the second one. Bishop takes g7. After takes, you play check, and now the rook comes, infiltrating your base, and you're dead because you lose your queen. It's simply just lose. It's lost. So what you should do? And yeah, and if you ask, oh, did you see that from here? Yeah, of course he saw that. He saw that he stands in this position completely on win. I don't ask him, but he must. As a chess player, you can't just say, that move looks cool, then I have some attack or something. Maybe it sucks, and because that he saw, now I win the queen. And yeah, he won. So now you think, oh, the game is over. For him, kinda. But Emmanuel Lasker isn't over. Just takes. And the game is simple, yeah. The second rook must come. He has not so many. Really, not so many pieces. And now he needs every piece on the board. Because actually, he if he don't lose one of the bishops, he stand okay because of the material, because he sacrificed 2 bishops and rook for a queen. So that meant okay. And that you also must seen, oh, I stand here now better because I have more material. Now the second rook comes and your king is simply open and you lose. And you can't do nothing. Also, Here, open this F line, and simply just here, just open the F line and simply, yeah, E6. Dude, that he sacrificed. He says, take my rook because I won this back. Now it's simply won because that was kind of simplification, and you win a bishop, and not a bishop, but yeah. He just now he take this rook, take some pawns straight. Now h4. The pawn goes for a journey. d3, and he takes, because if you take, you lose, and if you not take, you lose the pawn, and Johann Hermann Bauer resigns. So that was a violent game. In the next video, we'll talk about Roserau Capablanca. Bye.